The Suez Canal, which was built 90 years earlier, was built with Egyptian labor. Tens of thousands of Egyptians died building the Suez Canal. But it was funded by French banks and English banks that Egypt was forced to take a loan for. So who was going to benefit from the Suez Canal? France and Great Britain, because they could send their goods through the Suez Canal from the Mediterranean to the Indian Ocean. Who paid for it? Egypt had to pay for it, using Egyptian labor. Egypt gets totally hosed in the process. Tens of thousands of dead Egyptians and massive debt. And the British used that debt in 1882 to unilaterally invade and conquer Egypt. One of the things the British do is they declare that the Suez Canal zone is actually an international zone. So Nasser decides he'll nationalize the Suez Canal, and then every time a ship goes through, he's going to charge money for the ship. Almost instantaneously, the Israelis attack, the French and the British attack. Their goal was to trap the Egyptian army in the Sinai, destroy it, and then force Egypt to hand the Suez Canal back to the Brits. This should have been European/Israeli military victory in Egypt. It doesn't end up being that way. France and Great Britain are put in their place by the United States, and then insist that Egypt get the Suez Canal, which Egypt does get. But the US fails to capitalize on this totally. And instead of Egypt falling into the United States camp, it falls into the Soviet Union camp.